start. Left-hander who's made a lot of assignments as an opener. He started. This is his third year in the big leagues. Eager and Turner out of the gate. Justin Turner had a big night yesterday, 2 for 5 with a homer and some terrific defense on the other side of the score.
His second start of this postseason, his 4th appearance overall. Then he's quite a contrast to the first 3 starters the Rays ran out there in game.
Betts digging in, and here we go. Game 4 is underway with a pitch that misses up and into Betts. Mookie has shown you the whole package. And it's a ball and a strike to Mookie Betts. Ryan Yarbrough worked part of the 8-3 Dodger Game 1 win. However, even though he worked a short one on
a pitch, Anderson, Castillo, and Fairbanks. Changeup gets away from Zunino. A good finish to it inside.
Full count to Betts, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yarbrough, the Astros, has gone full to Betts to open the night. And Mookie swings and sends a fly ball into foul territory for Yandy Diaz. 3 for 9 so far in World Series play. He was on base 3 times yesterday via a base hit. Strikes the count to Corey Seager. So we're seeing it play out in the first 2 at-bats of the night, Buck, over the last 3 nights. And Seager hits a rocket to Lau. Talk about all the records that have been set by each of these teams this fall. That matches the major league record for the most first inning homers by a team in a single postseason. 2-0 to Turner. Did he do it again? Into deep center field. Kiermaier leaps in. That one's gone. Here's Max Muncy now. All his as of tonight.
Out of the plate, and he paid the price.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count to Max Muncy, who's reached base in mission to catch him. 1-2. Wrap to the right side of the infield to wrap things up. Not before the behind Yandy Diaz, who lead things off. Mike Brasso will make a start at third base in this series, his first start of the fall class.
Terrific in this postseason. He's 4-1 so far in the postseason. We asked Dave Roberts if he had sense.
Last time we saw Julio Urias on the mound was Game 7 of the NLCS on Sunday, when it's the 4th pitcher to earn 5 wins in a single postseason. Kind of backs up. A ball and 2 strikes to Yandy Diaz, leading things off in the home first.
Now, if you're going to get to Urias, you've got to get to him quickly. For the regular season, don't allow him to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, the last time he made a postseason start, which was Game 3 at Rays half of inning number 1. And Diaz swings right through 96.
Yeah, that's been a good pitch for him. That fastball up to the on some of these 4-seam fastballs early.
Here's Arozarena now, who homered yesterday. It seemed to be just a window dressing homer as it turned a 6-1 loss.
Hits by a rookie in a single postseason. Breaking a tie with David Arozarena, and that didn't work.
And Arozarena has a base hit back up the middle. And as Buck mentioned, Kevin Cash trying to get as right-handed as he.
He got a pretty good pitch to hit. He was a little bit late on it.
The 0-2.
There's another pitch up and away with 2 strikes.
Well, here's another reason or area where the 2-team
ball.
Here's Manuel Margot now. He was 1 for 3 yesterday. His LCS against Houston. There goes Arozarena. Pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to second base is not in time. Scoring for the 2nd straight game. Another note on that Turner home run. In homering
4 of the World Series. You know, the Dodgers have had 7 different hitters hit home runs in this World Series. Can't focus on 1 or 2 or 3 guys. It's the 9-man lineup that'll get you.
Chose to stay in college after that 20th round phone call came. Little chopper going to be a tough play for Brasso. Bare hand, throw to first, not in time. The catcher who isn't offended by that. Here's Cody Bellinger.
But Tim McCarver was a heck of an athlete himself.
When we set the starting lineup, originally was in there as the center fielder tonight. And you to do one and not the other. But Bellinger is in fact in there. For how long, it remains to be seen.
Well, and you see how
1-2 from Yarbrough. A little swinging bunt popped up. Yarbrough makes the catch at risk of tonight against the southpaw Yarbrough. A.J. Pollock coming off a real 1-1.
back-to-back changeups, and he chases that.
Little dribbler in front of the plate, and Pollock is retired. Runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Taylor hit a first pitch cutter that was right over the middle of the plate and drove in a run. And
Homer, 3 RBIs.
once again, we must emphasize how good the Dodgers have been.
50 with 2 out and runners in scoring position, as that sails on Yarbrough. 2-1. An infield pop. Pollock with a little dribbler in front of the plate. And now it's even to Taylor. 2-2. Strikeout of the night. Misses with another changeup. Strikes with 2 out and a runner in scoring position. And Yarbrough does get his first strikeout of the night. Striking out a pair in the first. Manuel Margot back in there. Margot was at the plate when Rosarena was caught stealing to end the first. It's a big league camp in 2014. He was asked by a reporter at the time. He signed with the Dodgers as a 16-year-old.
Yeah, he's been a terrific prospect. And then he went through some serious shoulder. And boy, he captured L.A. in the baseball world when he came up and had that sensational rookie season.
Of course, went to broadcast for the Dodgers. Already his 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 gone.
Running the series, and they would never win another game in that series.
Starts Brandon Lau with strike 1. Yep. A shot into right field. Betts started in, but he's athletic enough to get back.
Mookie Betts, he didn't catch it, but he went straight back, and he got back quick enough to haul it in.
I mean, that got out there at 110.
Now, Harder's play is a good defensive play in right.
I mean, Willy Adames in this series, Buck, a fastball that he straightens out and sends into center field. Pollock's under it. Hernandez 0 for 1 with a strikeout yesterday. 1 for 4 on RBI in the series. Always finds a way into the ball game for a couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, he's so versatile. He can play in the outfield. He can play second base. And
on the ground to the third baseman, Brasso. Close play. Was drafted originally by the Mariners in 2014. Came to the Rays 3 years later. Arrived as Rays property. He wasn't the product, the finished product that he is now. He didn't have that cutter that you've talked about already, Buck. I mean, he was fortunate to have Kyle Snyder, who's the big league pitching coach now, as his AAA pitching coach. 2 gone, bases empty for Corey Seager.
you know, in many ways, you have to admire. Whoops, that one got away from him. Generally hit.
2 balls and no strikes. They count as Seager. Right on the corner, 2-1.
But you know, we talk about Yarbrough, and he throws 88.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, the late great Tom Seaver always talked about the
2-2 to Seager. Oh, made a mistake that time. Oh, did he ever? A hit. And here's Turner now, who hit the first homer of the night.
tried to drop in there and didn't get it down and away from him. Nor maybe before.
Maybe before, you're right. Justin Turner's got his second hit of the game. And it's 3-0 now to Muncy.
You know, there have been players.
Hey, That one almost hit him too. And Max Muncy. The 2-1 pitch. And Smith with an excuse me comebacker that will get Yarbrough out of bench. 0 for 2 so far in limited World Series duty. And 2-0. And that one hit well to left, but playable for working to the bottom of the order here in the third. And Zunino swings through 95 innings. Preserve as much of your A group of relievers as possible. We've got a 3-1 and back to a full count now.
Yeah, we mentioned he threw 101 pitches.
Full count pitch to Zunino and he lays off. That's 27 Yankees hitting 245 against him. Kiermaier's quickly in an 0-2 hole. Overloaded for the left swinging Kiermaier. The 0-2 pitch and he got him. They were fortunate to have out-pitched the Astros at the end of that ALCS. Game 2, he has been hitless since. Oh man, bell ringer for Smith. That one off the mask. Zunino at first, 2 gone. Here's the 3-2 to Diaz, fouled away.
Where it's just
the next 3-2. Got him swinging. 5 for Julio Urias through 3. And Bellinger sends a ground ball to the right side of the infield. He's gone for
stage.
1-1 to Pollock is sent out to right field. That could be trouble, and it's just in there for lefties, and then they get him out of there.
Yeah, you know.
1 out, bases empty in the 4th. And Pollock sends that into right. That ball is well hit. It'll clear Renfroe and bound us.
Yeah, he picked up a loss against the Yankees in the division series. He lost game 4 as he was touched.
Real unorthodox path to the plate.
There's that sinking fastball on the inside. Make it difficult for the hitters to make an adjustment.
Yeah, I've done ball and 2 strikes to count to Taylor. Hernandez next. And did he check it? He did not. It's regarded as one of the best in all the baseball. I'll hold that thought until we continue as Hernandez sends it.
Trainer wants to do, and if you get a fastball, don't miss it, just like that.
A 95-mile-an-hour fastball that Arozarena is on the board. Now it's Mike Brasso. So how about this as a contrast as we take a look at it again?
Boy, he can put a charge in it.
Brasso sends a drive out to center that's going to dive in. Handed 4 seamers this postseason. So it was my best against your best. And Arose
home with us after that defeat. And sure enough, Arozarena now has 3 MVP against the Astros.
And a called strike 3 taken by Margot. That's 6 for Julio.
It's off the coast of Mexico. That's pressure.
A ball and a strike to count. Nobody else playing Major League Baseball. But boy, can he hit.
He can really hit.
Urias bounces 1. Balls and 2 strikes to count to Lau. Yeah, boy, I tell you, they protect those. Lau. A run in on the homer. Runner at second with 1 gone, and Lau can't hold up.
He's had some run in. There's a ball right. Good turn at third. And Thompson, who was in the game prior to Fairbanks coming in. This will be his 8th appearance. 270 earned run average.
Turner here for L.A. And Mookie looking to lift off.
Well, and here's where 99 on the first pitch. Tough adjustment for the Dodger hitters.
You see Zunino wants this 0-2 pitch up. Man, you don't see Mookie Betts swinging. So now Corey Seager, who homered against Fairbanks earlier in the series, and he jumps as Corey Seager has, who stands at first. There's one in the dirt, and Zunino can't find it, and easy. Seager at second with 1 gone, a ball and no strikes to count to Justin Turner. It's a home run record to 3-0. That's what velocity can do, right? Popped him up on a 3-0 pitch. So 0-1 to Max Muncy. Doubled up on it, and that one even nastier. To count to Max Muncy. did. He tripled up on it. That one by design.